What up, everybody? This is Gil Lowry from the Onyx Truth Podcast, and you were listening to my homeboy T. Wilson from the What Up Doe Show. So keep it locked, fam.
Give me a sip of water. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. It's time to recognize if you don't know. It's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Time to recognize if you don't know.
The What Up Doe Show. Your commentary on sports, entertainment, and alternative news.
Yeah. Come on, baby. I hope it played today. Hey, it's the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe, the What Up Doe Show. Yo, what up, though, y'all? It's your boy T. Wilson. I am live on a Friday morning, and yeah, I hope it played today because yesterday, when I listened back, I realized that it didn't play my tag at the top of the show. It was just like dead air for a minute, and that's no fault of my own, man. I don't know what causes that, but every now and then that happens. Anyway, I want to say big up to everybody that's out there celebrating a birthday today. Let's see who we got on tap. I have, one of my favorite customers when I sold cars. Unfortunately, I don't sell cars anymore, but I'm still in the business. But one of my favorite customers, actually, I would say two of my favorite customers, her and her husband, they were a really cool couple. The beautiful Eileen Thornton. Happy birthday, Eileen. Also, I want to give a big up to one of my boys I used to do radio with, Brent Spachowski, alias Jack the Ripper, alias Old School James. And also one of my friends I went to high school with. This was my boy, my first car accident. I was in the car with him. That actually may have been my second. I ain't going to put that on him, but it was funny looking back on it. But his name is Samuel Tunstall. Everybody in the hood knows him as Chopper. What up, though, Chop? Also, I want to give a big up to a special friend. She probably don't even remember me, and she definitely wouldn't know this, but this was my first kiss. Cosette Carter Hampton. What up, though, Cosette? Bet you didn't know that. And also, I also got Theta Jackson Franz and Michael W. Brown. That's my last one. And I just want to say big up and happy birthday to y'all. In fact, I'll do the song Happy Birthday to all of y'all. Yeah, I'm kind of on a smooth tip today, man, but I'm running late. I'm feeling relaxed right now, and do I need to get some hype going in my life? Somebody said I need to get some hype going. I don't know, but anyway, let's go and get this party started.
What Up Doe Sports.
Kobe Bryant injured his shoulder during Los Angeles' loss to the New Orleans Pelicans on Wednesday, January 21st. Big up to the Hoopla crew for that one. Hoopla! The Lakers star underwent an MRI, and it revealed a tear to the rotator cuff. He is expected to miss the rest of the season. Bryant had surgery Wednesday and told reporters he has no plans to retire just yet. Remember, I was asking about that, and people was getting mad at me, especially over at the Hoopla show. Hoopla! But he says he is not going to retire. I'm not sure what he's trying to prove at this point, but the man has the right to do what he wants to do. If nothing else, he has earned the right to continue playing if he wants to continue playing. So big up Kobe. Then he's not going to retire, folks. So on the Hoopla show, y'all can be happy. I don't know why. He may as well go ahead. He ain't winning another ring. He ain't going to do it. It ain't going to happen for the boy. For the third day in a row, Beast Mode Seattle Seahawks running back Marshawn Lynch met with the media and didn't have much to say.
Hey, I'm here so I won't get fined, boss.
In a press conference that lasted a little over 5 minutes, Lynch called out the media for continuing to ask him questions, gave plenty of shout-outs, and promoted his beast mode gear while counting down the minutes until he could leave.
Hey, I'm here so I won't get fined, boss.
Oh, yeah. And as for that fine he got for wearing the beast mode hat, no problemas. Just call it the cost of doing business.
Hey, I'm here so I won't get fined, boss.
Well, he got fined for wearing the beast mode hat, but that hat has since been the biggest selling sports-related item on the market, tallying up a cool $2.6 million for Lynch over the course of the last 3 days. The beast mode brand is blowing up. No pun intended. It's time for an entertainment report with your boy Buck Nutty.
What Up Doe Entertainment?
What up, though? This your boy Buck Nutter coming to you live with an entertainment report. Jagged Edge singer Kyle Norman probably won't be meeting his fiancée at the altar because he's been accused of beating her and attempting to make her swallow her own engagement ring. Let's get married. The singer was arrested early Thursday morning in Atlanta after cops responded to a fight call between the couple and found her with a golf ball-sized welt on her head. The woman claims Norman threatened to kill her. Then he began punching and choking her with a scarf, and then tried to force the ring down her throat. Drop this in your esophagus. Bitch! Norman went peacefully when cops arrived. He claimed the whole fight started because he was upset about his dad having cancer. I'm actually sorry to hear that. She says they were arguing about drinking. I've been drinking. Swallowing this ring, swallowing this ring. Norman was charged with aggravated assault and is still behind bars. Clink. LAPD rushed to the home of Diddy's kids in response to a death threat and gunfire call. But it may just be a bad comeback for swatting. Y'all know what swatting is? Swatting is the act of making prank calls to 911 to get as many cops to a home of a celebrity as possible. The higher the rank, the better the prank. Law enforcement got a call early Thursday morning that a disturbing letter threatening to kill everybody in the house was left on the doorstep of the mother of Diddy's kids, Kim Porter's LA area home. Officers rushed to the scene, but no one was home, nor was there a letter. 6 minutes later, 6 minutes, dug it first in your own. Another call came in reporting multiple shots were fired and the house was engulfed in flames. Police rushed back to the scene, but again, nothing. Nada. Nilch. Zilch. Nil. Cops are investigating to see if the calls are connected to a rash of swatting back in 2013 when celebrities like Diddy, Magic Johnson, Khloe Kardashian, Clint Eastwood, and Rihanna were all victimized. Rappers Ty Dolla $ign and YG beat up a dude at an Australian nightclub. The rappers performed at Eve nightclub in Melbourne, where a club goer is accusing them of punching and kicking him in the head in a dispute over their VIP section. Get out the VIP, sucker! The alleged victim claims that he was hanging in the VIP area when the rappers and their crew rolled in and tried to shove everybody out the joint. Roll out of this, bitch! The victim says when he refused to vote, they unloaded on his ass and then chased him outside. Break yourself, fool! Cops eventually arrived and shut down the club. No one got arrested. The rappers tell us they never touched the man. They claim club security guards tossed their ass out. Break yourself, fool! That's your entertainment report. This your boy Buck Nutty coming to you live for the What Up Doe Show.
Yeah, for the What Up Doe Show. Yo, thanks for that report, Buck Nutty. On a very, very, very serious note, another entertainment story out there. Suge Knight got into a fight on the set of a film project in Compton. Ran over a man who later died and then fled the scene. I think this was probably the NWA film that they were on the set for, because the movie shoot involved Ice Cube and Dr. Dre. When Suge pulled up in his car, this is an early story, says security told Suge to leave, and that's when trouble began. A fight broke out between Suge and two men. Suge got back into his car, took the wheel, and threw the vehicle in reverse and ran over a man who suffered fatal injuries. The victim is Terry Carter, who we're told is a friend of Suge's, who arrived with him at the scene Carter was allegedly in the process of walking to the passenger door of Suge's vehicle, but happened to be in the rear when Suge gunned it. 2 other men were also hit, including Cleabone Sloan, who's appeared in Training Day and End of Watch. If you saw End of Watch, he's the one that fought the cop in his house. And at Training Day, he was the one at the end that sent Denzel. So Denzel told his boys to back off so that Denzel and old boy could have at it one-on-one. Anyway, he suffered non-life-threatening injuries. Both men are in the hospital. Both of the other 2 men are in the hospital. He ran over 3 people, 2 that he were fighting and 1 that was actually with him, but he killed the one that was actually with him, looks like. Allegedly. These stories are very, very early on. It's very early on in the story. This is just breaking. This happened yesterday, so overnight, Suge turned himself in this morning for an interview and has been arrested and charged with murder. I will keep a close eye on this story as it continues to develop. You haven't heard the last of it, but this is not something that at the core of this show. I tell people all the time, at its core, this show is news. There's no fake stories in here. These stories are real, and every now and then they're not funny. But when they involve something like this, I just want to say rest in peace, and I send a prayer up for the families of Mr. Carter that was killed. And I think Suge might have finally done it this time. I mean, I've watched a film that kind of, for all intents and purposes, convinced me that Suge was behind the killings of Tupac and Biggie both. But he was not directly involved enough for it to stick. And right now, Suge has been very troubled lately. He was shot last year. He was hospitalized for blood clots here recently, and now this. And we might have heard the last dramatic story of the Suge Knight saga start to take form. I think this is the beginning of his last saga. It's not the end of this story, but I think it's the beginning of the last long drawn out story about Suge we're gonna get. This is it. I believe this is finally it. So my prayers again go up for the family of those that were injured and the man that was killed, and that's real talk.
What Up Doe News?
In Phoenix, Arizona, a TV weatherman whose map erroneously warned of temperatures over 1,000 degrees didn't miss a beat before delivering a tongue-in-cheek report. Corey McCloskey, weather forecaster for KSAZ-TV Fox 10 Phoenix, was delivering the weather news during a live broadcast when a glitch in his map listed outrageously high temperatures for several areas. And this is during Super Bowl week, so there's a lot of new viewers in the area. The glitch started with a single mistake, 750 degrees in Hilla Bend. But the next screen bore several temperatures well over 1,000 degrees. Now, I'm not authorized to evacuate Awataki, but this temperature seems pretty high, McCloskey said, in reference to a listed temperature of 1,270 degrees. The temperature listed for Wickenburg was 2,385 degrees. Frankly, Wickenburg is a total loss, McCloskey said. The weatherman identified safe zones in Chandler, Mesa, and Scottsdale where the temperatures were correctly listed in the 60s. Again, I'm not your dad, but I would get out while you still can. I think still boils at about this temperature, he said in reference to the 2,960 degree weather listed for Cave Creek. So don't bother looting up there. It's not gonna be worth it. It was pretty. I thought that was pretty funny. 2,960 degree weather.
What?
Damn it, Lil John, you were supposed to jump in sooner.
What?
You heard me.
What?
You should have jumped in sooner.
What?
You heard me. In Cannonsburg, Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania confectioner has created a Deflategate-inspired chocolate football dubbed the Brady Ball in honor of Patriots quarterback Tom Brady. In case you haven't heard, Deflategate. Okay, I thought you did. Anyway, we just did it for something cute to post online just for fun to see what people would do. That's what owner Bill Saris told the What Up Doe Show. Saris Candies in Kennisburg unveiled the chocolate creation, which is shaped like a partially caved-in football, with a picture posted to its Facebook page. Owner Bill Saris said the football, which is not for sale, is meant to be a joke based on Deflategate. The picture posted to Facebook bears the caption, "A net weight 13 pounds, ... Oops, we meant 11.2 pounds. But Sarah said the chocolate ball actually weighs about 2.5 pounds. The real question is, how much do your balls weigh?
We interrupt this podcast to tell you about Latone Heart and the 730 Show.
Pop culture from the dark side.
He's a jackass.
730. Resisting arrest, eating dry ramen noodles, stalking my ex on Facebook. Yeah, I may need medicine. Blacker than chewed up tobacco. The 730 Show, available on iTunes, Stitcher Radio, and Spreaker.
Yeah, yo. What up, though? In Sao Paulo, Brazilian police searching for stolen vehicles said they found 2 tanks in a warehouse raid, along with 500 stolen TVs, a semi-truck, and auto parts. Police raided the Sao Paulo warehouse near a train station as part of an investigation into stolen vehicles, and they discovered approximately 500 42-inch LED televisions.
What?
Along with a semi-trailer truck,
What?
various automotive parts,
What?
and 2 armored tanks of the armed forces.
What?
Without any identification. The owner of the warehouse told police he had been renting out the place, and he had no idea. I was unaware of its use.
You blind, baby.
That's what he's trying to say. He's trying to claim he's blind, baby.
You blind, baby.
But you ain't blind. You knew what was going on. You're trying to turn a blind eye. That's about all. Investigators determined the trucks were not Army property, and they are attempting to determine the origins of the military vehicles, which are believed to have been purchased at an auction. It is unusual, to say the least. The police officers searching for the stolen goods and cars instead find 2 tanks. It's kind of scary if you think about it. What are they doing with tanks? No wonder we can't stop this doggone cartel. They got tanks. We don't even have tanks. We're the popo. We're the popo. And we don't have tanks. What the hell is going on around here? Said Police Lieutenant Andre DeCarmo when he talked to the What Up Doe Show. And it is now time for your Facebook question of the day. Your Facebook question of the day is: can a man be in love with 2 women at the same damn time? I think I would have to say a resounding yes to that. You know why? Because
I like big butts.
And I don't care how many big butts I have in my life.
I like big butts.
Gotta have them. And I can probably share my emotions among 2 women if they both got big booties, because
I like big butts.
And I cannot lie. That is your Facebook question of the day. That's also all I got, man. I want to thank you all for listening, man. Thank you for joining me. I want to say happy Friday. And I also want to say big up to my man Latone Heart. He hosts a show called The 730 Show. You can catch it on Spreaker.com, Stitcher.com, as well as iTunes. Just search hashtag the number 7, the word 30. Hashtag 730. Also, I want to say big up to Dino Red of the Shiznit Show. You can catch him on Stitcher.com as well as iTunes, and also you can just visit theshiznitshow.com, get more information about the Shiznit Show, and also the show Hoopla that he does with Storm and that other dude. I also want to say big up to Lavinia. She be show enough. She does a show called Straight No Chaser. You can catch it on Stitcher. And she also does a show called Just Thinking Out Loud with her cousin, Bajetto Rising. Big up to my man Murray Riley Jr. of the Sky Shout Radio podcast. Gil Laurie of the Onyx Truth. My man Enrique Black of the 5 Minutes Away podcast. All can be heard on Stitcher. Also my man Jerry Taylor with the You Name It podcast, and my girls Georgette and Keisha King for the Relationship Handbook on Blog Talk Radio. That's all I got, man. I want to thank you guys for listening. Have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday. Peace out. Press your crease out. Keep the police out while I bust his niece out. And I'm out of here like last year. Peace.
Oh, and in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
What up, though?